So what's going on, guys? My name is MrDalekJD, and today we are talking the Eisendrache DLC 1 Zombies. We're going to be jumping even further into the trailers because there is a huge detail which I didn't notice until now, and I'm sure you guys haven't, and this is going to be absolutely phenomenal and definitely very important into the storyline of this map. Now, in the title of this video, I mentioned about Moon from Black Ops 1 Zombies, and we have a ton of references from that map in these two trailers, and we can link them together and look into this and see that Moon has a very, very big part to play in this map. Now, I made a video around about a month ago talking about all the different Moon hints that we've gotten from the time of Black Ops 3 being announced to it finally being here. There is a load of Moon references hinting towards a Moon remake coming at some point. If you've missed that video, that'll be linked down below in the description so you guys can go and watch that. Now, looking back in these trailers, we are shown this really, really weird room. It's a fairly big room which has this massive contraption in the middle. There are loads of TV monitors everywhere. It's hooked up to some really large kind of metal sphere with different symbols on it. It seems to conduct electricity and almost in a way is a form of communication somehow. Now, around this room we have a gramophone, we have other machinery towards the back end of the room, we have speed cola, and we have different things in the upstairs area of the map as well. There seems to be staircases in all sides of this room, so you can go up no matter where you are. There's two staircases on each side. Now, we only get to see one side of this room in the first initial trailers, and we can see what looks like to be a figure or a silhouette of someone on one of these TV monitors, and as the frames of this trailer progress, it actually seems like the figure is morphing or changing. Now, yesterday we got a brand new trailer for the Eisendrache, and if you missed that, that will also be linked down below in the description, but we actually get to see the other side of this contraption, and we actually get to see two massive circular monitors, and one of them shows something really, really cool. Now, if you zoom in on the circular monitor on the right, you need to zoom in quite a bit. It's not very easy to see, but you can definitely match this to a bird's eye view of the biodome section from the moon. You can see the huge biodome there. You can see the kind of circular pad being the main teleporter which took you to Area 51, and it just bears a huge resemblance that this is just not a coincidence at this point. But I have something even bigger to show you guys, and in one shot of the trailer that we got yesterday, we can see Dempsey wielding what looks like a death machine. We're not sure if you get that from the mystery box or if that's a drop itself in the map, but there's another monitor which you can see very, very clearly above him on the left, and if we actually take the thumbnail from the official trailer, we can get a really, really crisp version of this, and you can see this is a picture of the biodome from Moon on one of those TV monitors. Now, this isn't just coincidence anymore. We've had so many Moon references, and this just tops the bill. This map is directly going to link with Black Ops 1's Moon in some way, shape or form. There is another monitor right next to the biodome one. It's again too blurry to really make out, but we see some text underneath, and to me this almost looks like an image from the Black Ops 1 main menu when you're sat looking around in the room that Mason is stuck in. I don't know why that would be in Zombies, but that's what it looks like to me. But let's focus on the Moon references in these trailers. We've noticed a bird's eye view of the biodome, and we've noticed a monitor with the actual biodome on screen, which is absolutely crazy. Now, looking at the first trailer we got, there seems to be a silhouetted person on one of the screens, and to me it's fairly clear that the main objective or Easter egg in this map is going to involve this machine in this room to somehow contact someone. Now, this silhouetted character could be one of two characters. Now, these are just theories, but they're both very plausible. The first one is Dr. Maxis. We've never seen Dr. Maxis as a human aside from the Origins intro, and he never has interacted with us aside from machinery, so it makes a ton of sense for us to not actually be able to see Dr. Maxis, but to be able to hear him and see perhaps a shadowy silhouette as a representation of him. Now, Dr. Maxis knows just as well as the characters knows that the events that took place in One Dimension on Moon were absolutely catastrophical to the zombie storyline and want to stop those events from ever happening. So a potential could be there to stop the events from happening on Moon by talking to Dr. Maxis. But another theory, which could be even more interesting, is the silhouetted character could actually be the Black Ops 1 version of Richtofen. Now, he has already died. We've seen him being shot by Origins Richtofen, but there could be another dimension where he still exists, and the events of Moon from Black Ops 1 are still going to take place. So this could be them literally communicating to Griffin Station, telling Richtofen to stop, and somehow be able to communicate and stop the events from happening there. I think that would be a absolutely insane twist in the zombie storyline. Now, it seems like the main objective in this map is to launch a rocket. We see several across the map. I'm assuming that we can launch several of these rockets, but what if all of these rockets were to be launched to the moon to actually destroy the moon, so what happens on the moon can never take place because there is no moon? With all the moon references we've had, we've got a loading screen where everything's happening in parallel almost, rather than the astronauts walking towards the moon and actually walking away. Everything that was actually happening is like shifted on itself and things are not happening. We've had so many moon references over the last few months that moon is definitely going to be referenced in some way, and we now have even further proof. Now, in the original trailer, Jason Blundell mentions that this map, although it's going to be adding new elements, it's also going to be coming to a conclusion.
New concepts, but then also bringing it to a conclusion. We're incredibly excited to answer a lot of the questions the community has, bring some sort of resolution to a lot of the torment that we put our fans into, and then also maybe introduce some new concepts to have them puzzling out into the future.
Now, Moon was a huge conclusion for our original characters, and perhaps this map could be the version of Moon in Black Ops 3 Zombies, where the storyline elements that happen in this map is going to be a big conclusion, but it's not necessarily going to be an end to things, but it's going to be a huge conclusion somehow. Let me know what you think of all of this down below in the comment section. Does this make a lot of sense, or am I talking absolute garbage here? There is definitely something going on in terms of a conclusion to the story, and the fact that Moon was also a conclusion, and we have some like direct contact with Moon with the biodome, which is just absolutely awesome. When I saw the trailer and we could see our characters jumping on the jump pads, it really did remind me of Moon with the biodome jump pads, and the fact we have biodome on the monitors is absolutely insane. I don't know what Treyarch are quite getting at, but we have less than a week to go until all these questions are put to rest and we'll have answers, and I absolutely can't wait for that. So make sure to subscribe to stay up to date with the latest if you're new around here. If you enjoyed the video, give it a big fat thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it, and let me know your thoughts on this down below in the comment section. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll catch you on another one soon.